Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carolina. If you're new, thank you so much for watching. Today's video is going to be a little Halloween inspired look. This is Poison Ivy. Me and one of my friends decided to do a Poison Ivy look and she wanted me to do her makeup. This look was last minute. We honestly didn't know exactly what we wanted to do. We had an idea of a look, but we kind of were just winging it, just going for it. Again, very last minute. So right now I'm just priming her eyes, her lids, getting it ready for eyeshadow. And I'm just using the new Mario palette, the one that comes with the eye primer and the powder. So I'll list everything down below in the description if you guys are interested and want to know exactly what products I used on her. So now I'm going to be taking those matte green shades from this BH Cosmetics palettes, the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and we didn't really know exactly what we wanted to do. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, so I'm just putting those matte green shades all over her lid, her crease, kind of blending it all out just to get a very light green shade first, and then I'm going to go back in and just deepen it up a bit more. This palette is very powdery, which is why you see me tapping the excess off of my brush repeatedly, just because it is powdery. But I mean, everything blends really nice and they are pigmented. You just have to keep adding the color to get it to the intensity that you actually want. I did go in with a smaller brush just to get it a little bit more precise right on the crease area, but I decided I wanted a even deeper green shade, so I actually dipped into this Born to Run Urban Decay palette and used one of the darkest green shade from the palette to add it all over the lid, even put it up to the crease just to make this even deeper. I will also be going back to that BH Cosmetics palette and just taking the lighter green shades and just blending everything out on the crease, just making sure there's like no harsh lines, making sure everything is nice and even and blended out all over her lid. So now that I'm done with the eyes for now, I'm going in with this Benefit pencil on her eyebrows. I wanted the eyebrows to be a little bit more simple, not as like precise and structured. So I am just filling in some sparse areas where there needs to be some brow hairs filled in. And she already has like really nice thick eyebrows, so honestly I didn't really need to do much to her eyebrows. And I'm just going to go in with this primer by Smashbox, the Photo Finish Smooth and Blur primer, which is so good because she does have some pores. So that's what I'm just applying all over her face. And as far as foundation, I did use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, which is one of my faves. So that was the one that was going to match her the best. So I just decided to use that. And my daughter had woken up from her nap, so I went and grabbed her, and she was holding her while I attempted to finish. She's so cute. She was just like looking at us, looking at me, and then looking at her, applying like the foundation and doing her makeup. She was like so interested in what I was doing. So she was behaving pretty good, so we kind of just like left her there. But she looks just so cute, kind of like so confused as to what we're doing. For concealer, I just used the Maybelline Fit Me concealer on the center of her face, right under her eyes, and then I just used the same sponge. I'm using the e.l.f. sponge, which is like one of my all-time favorite sponges out there, beauty blender, whatever you call it. It's only $5 at the drugstore. And for her under eyes, as far as powder, I just used this Kylie Cosmetics brightening powder. It's the pink one. I love it. It's so good for like brightening up the under eye. So I just used it right there because she does have some dark circles. So I wanted to make sure the under eye was very bright. And then as far as contour, I just used this contour stick by Fenty Beauty just on the temples of her face, right on her cheekbones, on her jawline. I used it also right on her nose, right under her lips, just to make it a little bit more plumper. And my daughter started getting a little bit fussy, so I went ahead and picked her up so she would be like distracted by what I was doing. And then I just went ahead and started blending everything out with that beauty sponge. Going back into that BH Cosmetics palette, I'm just taking these same matte green shades that I put on her crease right on the bottom lash line, blending everything out. I'm applying some Kiss Falsies, which looked so good on her eye shape. I'm also going to be applying a very bold lip color by A Rare Beauty. Then we went ahead and added her wig. We did some face jewels, and we added some leaves around her neck and face off camera, which pretty much made the whole look complete. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in my next video.